Welcome to Life Talk English. Learn to speak English with confidence. Real conversations, real improvement. Hello, dear listener. Have you ever wanted to speak English confidently but didn't know where to start? I know that feeling very well. There was a time when I couldn't say even one full English sentence without stopping. My tongue felt heavy. My mind went blank. And honestly, I almost gave up. But something happened that changed the way I learned English, and I want to share that story with you. So, stay with me till the end. You'll feel your confidence grow, and you'll learn how to make English your everyday habit. When I first started learning English, I made a big mistake. I waited for the perfect moment. I used to think, I'll start speaking when my grammar is good, or I'll talk when I know more words. But that perfect moment never came. Every day, I was waiting and waiting. Then, one morning, something small but powerful happened. I was standing in front of a coffee shop. A tourist came to me and asked me, "Excuse me, where is the bus stop?" My heart started beating fast. I wanted to help. I wanted to say, "It's just around the corner." But all that came out was, bus there. The man smiled politely and walked away. I felt embarrassed, but that moment woke me up. I told myself, enough waiting. I'll learn English every single day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. That day was my turning point. I made a small rule for myself. No 0 English days. It means every single day I must do something in English, even if it's listening to a song, watching a short video, reading one sentence, or talking to myself in front of the mirror. I do something. You know what happened next? After 2 weeks, I noticed something amazing. I started to think in English, not just translate from my native language. It was a slow change, but it felt magical. Every morning, I used to say to myself, let's do this. I can do it. And step by step, I'll get there. These phrases became my motivation. Here are some useful phrases that helped me sound more natural in daily English. Take it easy. Let's give it a try. Don't worry about it. That's interesting. I see what you mean. Can you say that again? Let me think. Sounds good to me. By the way, and it's not a big deal. You can hear these phrases every day in American conversations. They make your speech more natural, friendly, and relaxed. When I learned them, I started using them in small talks, with friends, coworkers, even strangers. At first, I felt shy. My pronunciation wasn't perfect, and sometimes people didn't understand me. But then I remembered another phrase. No pain, no gain. So I kept going. I started speaking to myself while walking. I described what I was doing. I'm walking to the shop. I'm buying some milk. I'm going back home. It may sound funny, but this simple habit changed everything. Because speaking is like exercising. The more you practice, the stronger your English muscles become. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep talking. One evening, after about a month of daily practice, I met that same tourist again in my neighborhood. He asked me, "Hey, do you know where the train station is?" This time, I smiled and said, "Yes, it's just down the street. Turn right, then left at the traffic light." He thanked me and walked away. That moment felt like winning a gold medal. It wasn't about knowing every word. It was about using what I already knew, confidently. And that's when I truly understood the power of everyday English. You see, learning English isn't about big study sessions or expensive classes. It's about small, daily habits. Here's a phrase I love. Little by little, a little becomes a lot. It's so true. So here are a few tips that worked for me, and I believe they'll help you too. First, listen actively. When you watch a movie or YouTube video in English, repeat what you hear. Try to copy the rhythm and tone. For example, if someone says, "What's up?" say it out loud the same way. You can practice by repeating after me. "What's up?" Good. That's how your mouth learns English naturally. Second, talk to yourself. I know it sounds a bit strange, but it's powerful. You can say things like, "I'm getting better every day. I'm proud of myself. I'll keep going." These are positive affirmations. They help your brain connect English with confidence. And third, record your voice. When you record and listen, you'll notice your mistakes and your progress. At first, you might think, "Oh no, I sound terrible." But don't worry, that's how everyone feels at the beginning. Keep recording, keep improving. Remember these useful everyday phrases. "I'll give it a shot." That makes sense. Let's move on. "I'm getting there." "You got this." When you use these phrases often, English starts to feel like a friend, not a subject. Now, let me ask you, have you ever promised yourself to learn English every day and then stopped after a week? I've done that too. But here's the truth. You don't need motivation every day. You just need discipline for 5 minutes. Because once you start, motivation follows. Sometimes I used to say, "I don't have time." But later I realized I did have time. I just didn't use it for English. So I changed my mindset. I started using small moments, waiting in line, walking, cooking, to listen or think in English. And slowly, English became part of my life. If you practice every day, even just 10 minutes, your brain starts to work differently. It starts to think in English. You'll begin to say simple things naturally like, "How's it going?" "Let's catch up soon." "See you around." These are small phrases, but they build fluency. Fluency isn't about speaking fast. It's about speaking naturally, without fear. And fear disappears when English becomes your daily habit. So, my friend, if you want to speak like a native, don't study English once a week. Live with it every day. Talk to yourself. Watch in English. Listen in English. Think in English. Let English be part of your world, like your morning coffee or your favorite song. Because every word you speak today brings you one step closer to fluency tomorrow. Every mistake you make is proof that you're trying. And every time you keep going, you're building something amazing inside you. Confidence. So don't stop. Keep going. Even when it's hard. Even when no one sees your progress. Because one day, someone will ask you in English, and you'll smile and answer easily. And at that moment, you'll realize you made it. Confidence grows when you speak, not when you stay silent. And fluency begins when you practice, not when you wait. So start today. Make English your daily habit. Speak it, live it, and love it. And remember, you got this.